Welcome to this episode of 6 Idiots 1 Dice, where on the way over to the Moon Temple, our heroes have had some interesting dreams, of which some are never going to be revealed.
Yeah, it's called non-canon.
I don't like the term heroes. I prefer
Protagonists. Main characters.
I prefer alignment based characters.
Non-binary alignment.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay,
We're all neutrals
I
here.
prefer to identify as a chaotic neutral. Thank you.
We're all neutrals here.
The term hero suggests a good alignment, and that personally is
Oh my god, let's just fucking start! Holy shit.
I think only one of us holds a good alignment.
No, I'm chaotic good, fuck you.
2 of us hold a good alignment.
I'm also chaotic good.
3.
I need to change that though. I'm not chaotic good at all.
Yeah, you're
You're
sort
a
of
chaotic
like,
arse.
you're sort of like chaotic
Yes.
neutral or chaotic.
What are you talking about? Winslow is good, like, Willow is good, you're good.
No, I'm saying Nezla.
like-
Nezla's chaotic.
Yeah, but like, what I'm saying is like, basically Darius and Nesla are pieces of shit and then the rest of us are
Wow.
See, and now I'm
Thank you.
offended. Now Darius is offended.
good. Oh fuck Darius, he's evil.
And
I
that's
need to
not
be
a
evil.
chaotic good thing to say. Anyway, let's keep going.
And so, on the couple of days over traveling to the actual temple, the group has spent about a couple days traveling, in which there's some interesting dreams that happen, in which some people have discovered they have gained information or objects, in which Darius has also gained 15 gold and found 15 additional gold in his pocket.
Nice.
Ooh,
Please
look
add that.
Somehow!
Did you add that? or
And
should
for
I add that?
whatever reason, Winslow is missing 15 gold, but we're not gonna talk about that, are we?
You do know you have an arcane trickster on your team.
Fuck you. Let's just stop.
And so, we find ourselves following our protagonist as they enter the forest.
The forest.
Beautiful.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, a alignment neutral way to refer to us would just be adventurous.
Adventurous.
I don't like that.
But what if I don't want adventure?
No,
What
like-
if I just want to
Why the hell are
survive?
you in an adventuring party?
No, like, wouldn't like, heroes work just as fine?
No,
No.
it implies
that's, like, gender
No.
neutral too.
it implies
No.
a good alignment.
I meant to say alignment neutral rather than gender neutral. Also, can't see Jeeves' name, perhaps.
I can see it. That's all that matters.
That's because you can control him.
That's all that matters.
The fuck is Jeeves in? Oh, there you go. There he is. Call.
The
you.
thing is, that's what I
Pro.
guessed it on all 15 pages now.
Just have
What?
one page of everything.
Hey, Nesla.
Yeah.
So fucking
Do you have a map? Wait,
Do
no,
I have a map?
it's Ander who has the map,
Does
right?
anyone have a map?
Do you have a map,
Don't
Nessa?
worry.
They're just 2 maps sticking out of Anders' backpack.
Don't worry, we can follow my intuition.
Ander,
I don't
which way
trust
do we
you.
go?
Tuition.
Towards the Moon Temple, obviously.
So helpful. Why do we keep you around?
Ha ha.
Because I keep you alive.
Oh, should we follow the compass? We're gonna take out the compass. Where does this compass point?
Alright, so the compass points to the west.
Okay, let's go there.
While we're discussing that, I would like to have Jeeves fly around and inspect the area.
Alright, roll perception for Jeeves.
Oh man, I get to use the Creatures tab on my D&D Beyond account.
You know,
Not
with
sponsored by them.
you know, with
unfortunately.
D&D Beyond, you can use a lot of useful stuff.
We're not sponsored. What is perception based?
We wish we
Hashtag please
were.
sponsor us.
Perception's wisdom.
Here we
based,
go,
so
eh?
it's +1.
No, same map.
No.
Yeah, but why are we all moved all of a sudden?
+1.
I want
back.
to go west.
Come back.
6. Well, his passive perception's 11, so I guess that's 17?
Wow. That's not how it works, Atlas.
I know. I was supposed to be better than 6.
Strange flashbacks to goblins in the trees.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of, yeah, not the best. But hey, I got to kick the stomach out of a goblin or something.
So
I
did
don't
Jeeves
remember.
spot anything?
Let's see, Jeeves, he's flying around, and the path here is rather confusing. He keeps flying back to the same place and looks extremely confused why he's back on your back over you again when he was flying one direction.
Is
It's a haunted forest. dude.
can he tell if there's any reason for that, or is he just stupid?
He's really disoriented here. He can't really tell why.
Okay.
Okay, let's follow the compass.
Yeah, I'd follow the compass. I'm gonna follow the compass.
I have an idea of what's happening, but let's follow the compass.
It's
Is it still
basically
pointing-
the Lost Woods.
Is it still pointing west?
No, it's pointing south.
South. Okay, let's go south.
Good thing I said to make sure, but this is probably
See,
gonna
that's
be.
the thing. I said we went west and we were on the west, so the map didn't change, but we did.
No, the map changed. If you noticed, it did actually load.
This is probably gonna be a long walk.
Yep.
Do you sometimes feel like there's giant people just like fucking with us?
Perhaps.
This is not the time for an existential crisis, Charm.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Charm.
investigate the statue.
she didn't even get to describe it.
How many of these maps have you prepared for?
Good.
I don't want to look at your map screen right now, because I imagine you're just how confusing it could be right now.
So,
Anyways,
roll your perception. Or roll your what are you looking at the
Investigation.
statue? Oh, what are you looking for exactly?
No, I just want to see like if I can see any particular details.
Alright,
About
roll
it.
investigation.
It has a dick.
While he's doing that, I like to say
That's
I like to
very-
send Jeeves in the air again, but I want to look through his eyes, so I'm investigating
that-
this time.
Okay, someone please
That's
roll another
convenient.
6.
I'm going to take a look around the area, like the woods and stuff. You asked for it.
Amatrix, shouldn't you be investigating this shit since you got such a high
Oh
wisdom?
my god.
I am all powerful. I mean, what?
Can I look through Jeeves' eyes and look around the area?
21 is a multiple of 3, which is a multiple of 6.
I'm gonna investigate the statue too.
Actually, I don't think 21
21
isn't a
is
multiple
7.
of 6.
21 is 7 times 3, and 3 is
It's a
multiple
factor of 6.
A factor of 6. Fuck you.
And 7 is 1 away from 6.
Yes.
Okay, what's happened here? Why am I the only one rolling good?
You suck.
Can I roll investigation for a general area?
Sure.
Roll 20. I'm not the DM. You're meant to be giving me bad
Oh,
rolls.
actually, my investigation is pretty shit. Can I roll perception instead?
Wow.
What are you trying to look for first before I say yes or no?
I'm just trying to look for a general area. I'm using a bird's eye view of Jeeves' eyes since he can't see shit.
Alright, roll for perception.
Okay. Fuck.
Satan, go away!
Guys,
Why is the supposed blind man seeing more?
guys, we are the Rowdy Six. We just get sixes all the times.
Apart from Wessel.
You know, like how the people from that one podcast get nines all the time.
9?
Oh, you know,
can I-
since we only get 6s, we must be Satanists. How fun.
Please don't.
This game is evil.
Talk for
Can I
yourself.
search for like tracks of anyone else having been here?
I mean, we still haven't heard what some of the roles have got us.
Yeah.
But it's shit rolls.
What do I get?
So, for Winslow, Amatrix, and Grassies. And, so for the statue, this statue looks like it's been here for a while. It's hard to tell what it's of and where it's been. What it's here for. For Darius, you tried to go see through Jesus' eyes, and everything looks the same to you.
Well, maybe you're just an idiot as well.
So I couldn't see any landmarks I could point to.
It's pretty hard considering how thick the brush is here. There's a ton of leaves here that whenever wind blows, it suddenly covers everything again, and whatever landmarks you saw gets covered or revealed. But it's not the same as before.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna check the compass again.
Wait, we need to
check
find
the
out what
tracks?
Ander did.
Alright, Ander, you look at the statue, and for you, somehow, from stories, you feel like that, from some of the stories your mentor has told you, it sounds like one of those historical figures, and this particular one kind of gives you a feeling that this one is based off of the monk of Gerald. Let me spell this.
Knock down the statue!
The monk of, I do not understand how to pronounce the words, I'm just going to say them.
Destroy the statue! It's the only
Oh,
way.
fuck you. We're not destroying anything.
I do not want a Type 6 demon appearing.
What
No, that would
What
be a
if
bad
there's
idea.
treasure?
I don't
Why
think
the
that-
fuck
I
would
value
someone
my
hide-
intestines.
I don't think
why
anyone
the
would
fuck
hide
would
treasure inside of a statue. That would be
Yeah,
like
exactly.
some weird
What if it's
funny
under
thing.
the statue?
To be fair, who the hell would hide a Type 6 demon in a statue?
Yeah,
True.
okay.
Gerald
Garael
Greyfield.
Greyfield.
It's Feld.
Field.
There's no I.
I'm adding
There's
an
no
I.
I.
It's Edinburgh.
I'm adding an I to it.
General Greyfield, alright.
Kenobi!
Greyfield.
Anyways,
Hello.
Grassy's rolled to see what's like in the trees.
In the trees, so she looks in the trees and she sees some animals in there, but as far as she can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything else that should be threatening to them as far as she can tell.
What
Gasp,
kind
animals.
of animals? What kinds of animals?
Basically what she saw was like some bluebirds, a squirrel, and then some
Squirrel!
little brown birds that we're not quite sure exactly what they're called. I think maybe
Squirrel.
not finches, but it's like the little brown ones that are always in bushes.
Sparrows?
Yeah, sparrows, that was it.
Is there anything written on the statue? Could Ander tell?
It's really worn, and whatever text was written on there has been worn down.
So if I use comprehend languages, it wouldn't really tell me anything.
Nope.
Anyways, we should probably check the compass. This statue, I mean, if we come back to it, it's
Winslow,
probably-
knock down the statue! It could be treasure!
It's of a,
No!
it's of a monk warrior, Grassies. Might have some interest to you.
I suppose.
No, I guess he
I'm
doesn't
not
do
that
history.
interested. I'm just gonna
She
look at
didn't roll high enough to have interest in it.
I'm just gonna look at the squirrels and birds.
I mean, I rolled to look in the trees, so I guess I could roll to see the statue. It's investigation, right?
You don't have to roll to see. You have to roll to perceive.
And Charm, you can roll for investigating for traps. And roll your perception or roll your investigation, Grassies.
Awesome.
And what direction does the compass of Winslow's thing say?
It points up north.
We just came from
18.
there.
Not bad.
Alright. So okay, so I'm gonna start with Nestle first. So Nestle, you look around, and as far as you can tell, there's no traps. So Grassies, you notice that did Ander mention that this was of a monk statue?
Yeah.
Okay, so you, after hearing that it's of a statue of a monk, you decide to go poke around a little, and you find a compartment inside the base that was pretty well hidden.
Oh, look at this.
Who said there's no treasure in a statue?
They said no treasure under the statue.
I was gonna knock down the statue, like destroy it as well, but
You know,
no.
let's really not do that. It's probably not a good idea.
Anyway, what did
gonna-
Grassies find?
I'm gonna see if there's anything, like, shifty about it and then open it.
Alright. Roll investigation to see if there's anything shifty first. As
Let's
far as
go.
you can tell, it's just a really hidden compartment that at first glance you wouldn't really think to look there.
Okay. I'm gonna open it. Doesn't look like there's anything weird about it.
Alright, you put your hand inside the compartment. It's a small one, and you pull out a bag with something in it.
I open up the bag and look inside.
Inside the bag, there is some pieces of paper with writing on it that you can't recognize what it says.
Oh.
Oh, I can read that.
Hey, anyone know this language? I don't know what language this is.
I am lingual in all languages.
Oh, well, come over here, Darius. See if you can.
I'm
understand
going
this.
to put some dry food rations into the base of the statue.
Alright, you put
Why?
some dried food rations into the base of the statue.
I'm
Take something,
gonna
leave something. Only fair.
sit down and start ritually casting combined languages.
So he's just gonna wait 10 minutes.
Well, however long
Yeah,
it
still
takes to
a
cast it.
bit.
I'd rather not use my very expensive warlock spell slots. Well, actually, I'd be using my bard spell slots, but I've only got, what, 2 of those as well? So I'd rather not.
Here, I'll entrust this bag of papers to you while you do that. I'm gonna, I guess, look at the statue some more, because it looks cool. Hi there.
Alright. What does anyone else do while Darius is sitting there for 10 minutes trying to decipher what the paper says?
I
I'm
wanna
gonna lie down.
I wanna try to catch a squirrel to hug it.
Alright, roll your animal handling check.
Right,
This is only going to go badly.
I'm gonna fucking do this. Let's fucking go, bitches. Oh god. Yeah.
Good job, Amatrix.
You run around trying to chase that squirrel, and at one point you're pretty sure you got it, and suddenly you trip and fall, and your head gets stuck into the empty hole of a tree.
Amatrix,
Good
I
job,
do not have a cure rabies spell.
I'm gonna go over there and try and get his head out.
Alright.
I almost got a squirrel. You can muffle heal from.
That's
What is
great fun.
Nesla doing?
That's great.
Roll a strength check to see how whether or not you get him out.
Just knock down the tree! You have
I'm
the
gonna
power.
do that if it fails.
If we can't get his head out, we can always
For
chop it
fuck's
off.
sake, what the fuck?
You also get your head stuck in there.
What
So you go in there to grab Amatrix. You go in there, grab him, and you don't grab him at all. You grab the squirrel.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
And the squirrel looks at you and was like, yo, sup, bruh?
It's like, I look at a squirrel, the squirrel looks at me. I look back at the squirrel looks.
Give me the squirrel. I need it.
Amatrix, can you just shift your shape to get out of there?
I mean,
That sounds
I
like a
don't
bad
want to.
idea.
I don't want to waste one of my wild shapes on getting out of a tree. I got in, so I must get out, so I must be able to get out too, right?
Okay, I'm gonna put the squirrel on my head and then try and cut down the tree.
Gracias is gonna try and help Amatrix get out of the tree.
Alright, Gracie's roll a strength check first,
Wait,
and then
wait,
we'll see how
wait.
much.
Wait,
I'm helping.
Gracies, I feel like in this time of need, you need some arcane help, and I cast guidance.
I'm gonna send Jeeves to try and catch the squirrel.
You get to roll a d4.
He's a squirrel, no, no.
A d4 plus whatever strength thing.
You get to roll an additional d4 on whatever you roll.
Okay, well it's strength, so I'm not really good at that. But, hey.
Alright, so you, Gracies, notice that Winzo is about to knock down a tree. You go in there and grab Amatrix behind, with a firm grasp on his shoulder and pull him out.
See, that wasn't that hard.
Can I sleight of hand Jeeves?
Thanks.
Can I sleight of hand Jeeves on the squirrel?
Leave the squirrel alone.
Okay, so roll a sleight of hand, Jeeves, and then Winslow, roll your perception. I need to get squirrel stats.
Okay, sleight of
use a
hand
rat.
is dexterity based, and he's got +3.
I think you got a stick in your hair, Amatrix.
Oh, what a nice stick! And I
Uh,
pocketed it.
18!
Ha! Bitch.
Pretty sure that's covered.
Well,
in
yeah, you can
squirrel
notice
poop,
it, but
you
I'm
know.
still sleight of handing the squirrel.
Everything is covered in poop of living organisms.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna swing the hammer to hit.
You're
the
too
fucking
busy
bird
knocking
away.
down the tree.
Fuck you! I saw your fucking raven. I can put my hand back to smack it away.
Grab the bird, grab
What's
the bird.
the squirrel stats? Well, like, why are we getting
Why the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Why the fuck will your
Squirrel!
raven eat the squirrel?
No, I want to eat the squirrel.
Why do you want to eat the squirrel?
Because I haven't had meat since we left the
You're
town.
you're just confirming literally every single stereotype that exists about tieflings. I hope you're happy.
I'm okay as long as I can have some meat. I don't do
Don't eat
vegetables.
fucking squirrels if
I'm
you
a
wanna get in.
carnivore.
You do realise that in the dry food rations there is literally jerky.
I don't care. I've had jerky for this entire adventure. I want meat. Fresh
Decided
meat.
he wanted to be a dick.
So do I catch? So does Jeeves catch the squirrel?
Nope, because Winslow saw the squirrel first. So I noticed Jeeves, and yeah.
Hey Darius, how's that ritual going?
Probably good. I'm probably done.
Probably. Not sure.
In like the other 7 minutes which it takes Darius to ritually cast that, could Anda look around for any herbs which might be useful in creating like healing potions or any other thing which I can create with my herbalism kit?
Yes, so roll a nature check.
Hey, Purple, DM me what the note says. And DM me what language it's in. I swear, if it's an elf. Grassy
I
says
think
something
I would have
explain
been
it
able
to
to tell if it was an elf.
Yeah, all of us would. At least two of us would.
Balance has asserted itself. This is so
Why did
Highest
it
number
was?
of natural ones?
It's a lot of nat ones. It's a lot. I think there's more nat ones than 6s now.
The karmic balance is currently currently 4 out in the nat 1s to nat 20s.
Good job.
I would also like to point out I have the most ridiculous ratio of 13 to 6.
Okay, so
What's my ratio, by the way?
Willow, your ratio is 1 to 2. your 7 nat 1s to 14 nat 20s.
Nice. Anyways, Darius.
Okay,
That was a thing. Did any of us recognize the language which was on the paper when Grassy's pulled it out?
I asked if anyone could read it, and no one said anything, so I just let
Oh.
Darius at it.
I said I
And
could.
Anda would have glanced at it.
I think, what languages does Ander know?
Celestial, Common, and Gnomish.
Yes, Ander would know.
Was it Celestial?
You know,
No.
you know what, Ander? Keep your fucking.
It was Gnomish?
Ander, why
What?
don't you just keep your fucking mouth shut? I've been casting this spell for 10 minutes. Keep your fucking mouth shut. I'm reading this shit, okay?
I was just curious. I apologize.
Your goddamn mouth shut.
It makes sense because, you know, Joriel kind of looks like a gnome, I guess.
Oh, do all small people look like gnomes to you? Racist.
No, he just kind of has that shape.
It's a halfling. It's called a half. Don't even talk to me.
You know,
Don't
gnomes
even
and
talk to
halflings
me
are
right now.
different.
Halflings are taller than gnomes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Social
so
justice
purple.
part.
DM me. Oh, okay. You just. I was gonna say DM me versus on Discord, but that's fine. It's junk.
What?
It's junk.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, let me see it.
Fine, you can read it.
I'll stare at it for a while.
You still can't read English.
Anda will lean over. Oh, hey, I read that.
Oh.
What does it say?
Head over to Nothic's Gnomic Shop of Gnomic Magic. Cards get you a discount. It's junk.
Cards get you
Wow.
It's
a
an
discount.
advertisement.
Wow.
Let's just keep following Compass.
On the back of the card, of the piece of paper, there's a slight animation GIF of a gnome casting a spell on something, and it changes into different forms.
Wow.
Interesting. Why would this be in... That's weird. Anyways.
I said, you take something, you leave something.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta
suppose so, but
advertise
maybe
what
an
you can.
advertisement is a little strange. I wonder if this is someone's mailbox.
Amatrix grabs a stick and tries to take something out.
What
Well,
are
what's
you
Amatrix
taking
do?
out?
I grab a stick to leave, because you need to leave something.
Alright.
Ander already left rations.
I already left like 5 dried food rations and just sort of
Oh.
shoved them all in there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then I just take something. I don't know what to take, so just take something.
Hey, Grassies, you planning on keeping that?
What, the paper?
Yeah.
You can have it if you want.
Thank you. If you don't mind.
Yeah, here.
Gnomes tend to be good enchanters from my history of them.
Yeah?
Can we
That's good.
continue following the compass? And continue getting
Yes.
lost?
Where does the compass point?
She
North,
said
right?
north, yes. So I
It
put,
points north.
I marked out on the ground an arrow pointing north, just so that if we
North.
come back here,
Didn't we come from that? Oh,
don't worry about it.
oh.
Look, it's totally the Lost Woods. It's like it doesn't matter which direction you come from. It changes anyway.
Okay,
am
I'm
I?
gonna do the
Where-
usual. I'm gonna have
I
Jeeves
think
look
where am
around
I?
the area.
Therefore,
We've lost Winslow to the
Winslow's to the left.
all right, right. Where does the compass point?
Alright, the compass points east.
Let's go east.
Okay, before we leave, I'm gonna do the usual and have Jeeves look around the area.
Alright, roll perception.
It seems to be a bunch of flowers or some shit.
Okay, Jeeves'
very
perception
pretty.
is +1 and 11. Finally, something with double digits.
Good for you. Every time I turn these two, they get really messed up. It's great. See this?
Alright, so for Jeeves, he notices that this time in this area of the forest, there's a whole bunch of flowers and stuff like that, and it's starting to make his eyes water a little bit.
What about any animals? Are there any animals?
There are some squirrels and sparrows around.
Nothing big? Like
Nothing
a deer?
that big.
No. Love a deer, man.
No deer.
Does there seem to be less animals in this area than in the previous areas?
It looks about the same.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, and Nessa goes pick some flowers, and Ander, you look around for herbs, and you notice that there's some poison ivy around. Is like, nope, not going there.
Oh no, Nesla, no. Nesla, don't. You're gonna get all itchy.
She's gonna get allergies and die.
Oh no.
Instead of turning red, will she turn purple?
Wow.
Nesla. Oh. Well, this isn't intimidating at all.
Okay, Jeeves perception, let's go.
Maybe I should just keep a counter
What's
of
the
how many
next
fours we roll.
direction? Where is the compass point?
Hey, Ander.
Yeah?
We're supposedly pretty close to the Moon Temple, right?
I believe so.
At my monastery, we would put up protections, illusion, magic, to make sure that no one unwanted could find our place. There might be some illusion magic at work here as well.
If you're talking about trying to perceive magic which might be around, I'm gonna have to say that Darius might be the person to talk to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Before Winslow goes charging off into something which gets him horribly murdered.
I'm going to investigate
Excuse
this
me, what?
statue. I'm looking for more treasure. I'm specifically looking for secret compartments.
Alright, and roll your investigation.
That's one, for fuck's sake. Yes!
Alright, so this statue you're looking around in the same compartment area from the first statue, and this one isn't in the same place. In fact, it's actually at the very top of the statue, where you notice that in the eyes there's empty holes.
Is there anything in there?
Creepy.
And you look in there and you see a nest with eggs.
Aw.
Ooh, delicious. I like to grab one.
Alright, take an egg.
Beware
How
the
many?
rats,
Are they big
though.
eggs, like chicken eggs, or small eggs?
Nice job.
They're pretty small, like the size of a coin.
How many are there? I'm going to grab all of them.
3.
Okay, I'm going to take all of them. Just shove in my bag of holding.
Alright. And what are you investigating, amateur? Then Ander?
Anders just gonna investigate all the statues, see like if there's any more of the gnome cards around, anything interesting, maybe see if there's any more interesting political figures stood in front of him.
Yikes,
Right.
politics.
Well, adventurers, heroes, any of that sort of thing.
Alright, so you notice that these 4 statues seem to be representation of the children's stories of the guardians of the north, south, east, and west. And it's kind of interesting that as a kid you heard those stories and it was like thought they were pretty cool, but seeing the statues here you were like, man, these things are smaller than you thought.
Oh, I was kind of hoping they were like large, you know, taller than trees, stepping as the earth quaked below them.
Well, they are smaller than the trees. Look at that one. It has leaves over it and everything.
I'm hoping for bacon this time, Purple.
Alright, you go in here, look around in the eyes, look around in the ear, in the beard, and then suddenly you notice at the back of the head that there's an open compartment, and in there you see
Bacon,
a
bacon.
You see a squirrel sleeping in there, and
I take
looks at
it!
you with one eye.
I take it!
Squirrel.
I'm shoving it straight in my bag of holding!
Oh no!
I have a full English breakfast!
We're gonna
Roll a dex check.
Can't I
we're
do sleight of
literally
hand?
gonna forget it's there. We're literally gonna forget it's there, and one time Darius is gonna just have to
You're not.
empty. He's gonna have to
chair in
empty
there.
about. He's gonna have to empty his bag of holding, and just a squirrel skeleton just falls out, and we're just.
That's a natural one for Darius.
So, Darius, you are so excited that you see a squirrel. You tumble into the compartment as the squirrel runs up on top of your head and goes into a tree.
Oh my gosh.
Also, as I was going to say, you're not trying to steal something from the squirrel. You are trying to steal the squirrel.
I need meat for my breakfast. I have olive oil, I have eggs, I just need meat, and then I can make a proper breakfast.
Is Darius stuck in the hole now?
Yes, he's stuck in the compartment at the back of his head. He's trying to back himself out, but his horns are is getting stuck, like trying to get out.
Someone destroy the statue, please.
I don't think that is a good idea.
I'm already gone.
Shall I give you the guidance of the gods to get yourself unfucked from this situation?
No, I don't want you to spend your spell slots.
It really doesn't cost me that much.
Oh, then
I
you
flick
could
him
do it.
and cast guidance on him.
Okay, so what do I roll to unfuck myself?
Alright, roll a, let's see. I'd say roll a wisdom save throw just because you need to, like, figure out the common sense of how to orient yourself along with the position of your horns to get yourself out.
And Gracias is gonna help him, which gives him advantage.
Yep.
And he also has a +4. There we go. I mean, technically the D4 shouldn't be advantaged, but...
Take it anyway.
So, with a lot of backseat direction from Grassies and Ander giving help with magic, you managed to unstuck yourself.
Thank you. Okay.
The gods deem you an idiot, yet worthy of saving. Yank!
More statues. I'm hoping for bacon.
Alright, you look in there, and this time there's a book in there.
Lame, I'll take it. Is it in a language that I can understand?
What languages do you read?
Inferno and Common.
No, you do not understand it.
Okay, we're just gonna put
Before he starts casting comprehend languages, is it a language anyone else understands?
What languages do people understand?
No
I
mesh.
understand Abyssal, Common, Infernal, and Undercommon.
You should probably just make a list of this.
I understand Celestial, Common, Draconic, Druid, Elvish.
You don't
I-
read.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So wait. It
Didn't,
was
wait,
Abyssal-
wait, didn't Gracie's taught him how to read?
No.
like
taught
One
fish or
lesson
something.
is not equivalent of years of teaching.
Didn't he learn how to read when he was spending time with Jalan?
No.
No,
Yeah, but
not
so-
really.
Yeah, but can I even read the language?
Gracias can understand Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Grassies can understand the book.
Yes, what
I'm
we
gonna
just
shove it in
did.
my bag.
Wait.
Lame.
So, hang on.
I'm gonna
we
investigate this statue before Darius can do it.
Too late! I rolled!
have Abyssal, Undercommon, Primordial, Celestial, Sylvan, Gnomish, Elvish.
I'm gonna investigate this statue before Darius can do it.
He already did.
I already did. I took eggs
There's
from it.
eggs in there.
No, like all four, or which one did you?
I'm on this one where I'm on the last one right now. I have a better investigation
D100.
anyway.
A D201.
She only got a 35. Pathetic. That's basically enough.
Gracias is gonna try and use some sleight of hand to get the book.
Out of my bag of holding, does that even work?
Let's see.
Let's see.
I mean, she could just take the bag of holding.
Does she really want to touch my ball bag of holding?
It's not a ball bag anymore.
It used to be.
Bitch.
Alright, so for you, Darius and Winslow, you're currently trying to investigate the whole thing, but you keep getting in each other's way, so you can't really find anything.
Bitch.
Destroy it!
So, Darius, roll your perception check.
Can I roll one for Jeeves as well, since he's watching me?
Sure.
Okay, my perception's +0, but Jeeves' perception is... Or his perception is wisdom base is +1. If only he was rolling insight. Okay. Okay, this is Jeeves, and this is me.
Darius, you're distracted by Winslow, and so since you keep getting in it, keep butting heads with him, you really notice when Gracias is trying to poke or stick a hand in your bag.
Hey, no touchy!
I want to see the book.
Touch.
Not touchy!
Don't touch.
Give
the
out a
child.
book.
Destroy the statue and I'll let you read the book.
I'm gonna punch him instead.
roll your to hit.
Right. While all this is happening, can Amatrix wants to kindly ask nature to show them the way, because Amatrix doesn't like
Can you talk to plants?
wandering around aimlessly. I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
You forgot
I want
Infernal.
Infernal sub.
Infernal, okay.
Okay,
Druidish
so 30 is my armor class, so that I guess that hits. Are you doing any damage?
Yes. You
Okay.
take 3 damage.
And you take 3d10 fire damage.
This is why we don't.
You take
punch each
15
other.
fire damage.
They get a dex save.
Fine, roll a dex saving throw. Does that meet it? Let's see. Where's my hellish rebuke? Yeah. Okay, so you take half. You take half damage.
So I take 7 damage. Like, oh, is that how you wanna fucking play it, bitch? I'm gonna swing on my hammer at him.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna. Gracias is gonna try and take the book again.
You already slide-handed me once. You failed. Stay away from me.
I want to
I mean,
see the
also-
book.
Gets advantage because Darius is very distracted now.
It doesn't matter.
Double fail.
Also, Ander is looking for herbs whilst this happens.
Okay, so Amatrix, I need you to roll a nature check, and then Ander, you look around and you noticed a few some of these flowers. They're not really for potions, but they're more for like herbal teas, so it can help calm you down.
He'll take some.
All right.
I shall add herbal tea flowers to my inventory. Oh my god, he's becoming... Nothing.
I'm going to back away. I'm going to use Crown of Badness on Winslow.
Okay.
You're gonna do what?
Use Crown
I
of
think
Badness.
that we should probably not fight.
Wait, what the fuck? What the
Gracias,
fuck is
let
he
them-
doing?
And
I'm turning you insane.
they will learn their own... They will learn it themselves.
Okay, so
We can just have a long rest before we do anything.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, Nesla. I was gonna ask you if you could help me get a book away from Darius, but apparently he's fighting Winslow right now. So
Okay, so you made the wisdom saving throw,
watch?
you prick.
true. You wanna come watch? And maybe see. If
Okay, by the way, you left, so that's an attack of opportunity.
But you didn't make it when I did my thing, so.
Well, it's 15, so it hits.
Purple, what's
So
your ruling?
you take...
Purple, what's your ruling on his late attack of opportunity?
I mean, that it's a thing.
It was late though.
Actually,
Yeah, but-
you know what? There's an attack of opportunity. There's also a reaction
cast a spell.
because you cast a spell
Within
5 feet.
how many feet?
Within 5 feet.
I moved and main cast it.
No, you cast Hellish Rebuke while you were 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, but you didn't use your attack of opportunity then either, so.
Yeah, well, it's my reaction. So
Purple,
I can do
what
it.
do you say?
So if Purple decides I can do it, I can do it.
I say that since this is afterwards, So I allow the attack of opportunity, but then the reaction because of Hellish Rebuke, I'd say that's a bit too far ahead to
Okay. Well, in any case, I did 15, so you take 1d10 damage, 1d10 plus 2 damage. I'm gonna add like a charge to it. That's only 2d4. Okay. So, only 20.
Can you add charges to attack opportunities?
Yes.
I'd say
It's just a basic
no,
attack,
because-
right?
I'd say basic attack because then it's like extremely quick, and then to activate a charge you have to like say the word to do it, and then
See, I didn't realize you actually needed a verbal component to activate the charge.
I believe it's written down on the item.
The hammer has 5 charges. While attuned to it, you can expend 1 charge and add an additional 2d4 frost damage to your attack.
Alright then.
There's nothing. So I can add 2d4.
I'd say no, because then it's like literally, because then, so like in my head I kind of like picture that it kind of takes an active use of casting frost damage on it, and you're just like taking a swing, oh shoot, opportunity!
Well, in any case, I'm gonna walk over to Darius and swing at him again.
Hey, we have things going on, and you already had your turn.
Oh, fuck you, there's no turn order, so.
Oh, by the way, Purple, what was the result of my nature check? I assume I saw nothing.
She
You
typed it
basically
earlier.
get the feeling that nature is, the wind is blowing south, so you think, hey, nature's directing me south.
That's not how it works.
Well, Outrix is dumb, and he's gonna follow it anyway.
Oh my fucking god. No, we're going east because the compass says so.
Fuck the compass.
Well, I'm going east, so.
Alright, so Nestla, you definitely take the book. Is there anything else that you're thinking of when you stick your hand inside the bag?
Can I steal some of his gold as well?
Does she have time to make multiple sleight of hands?
You are very distracted.
Very distracted, and the way how bags of holding work, at least in my headcanon, is that if you basically stick your hand in there and think about what you're going to steal. So she's going to take the book at the very least, and by any chance, if there's any gold in there that she can pick up along with the book at the same time, that's what she's taking. So I'd say she's.
In that case, I'm going to cast Sleep at 2nd level.
Why do I just imagine Nestla sticking her hand in and then pulling it out, and just the stream of gold and platinum coins just come firing out of the bag of holding?
And Darius, you don't know that she's there. You
Oh no, but I'm
rolled a
casting
natural one.
it for Winslow as well. So.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 78.
How many gold did I get?
I'd say about 3 gold.
Okay. Right, thank you.
Okay, 37. Winslow is asleep.
Excuse me, what the fuck did you just roll?
Goes lowest HP first.
Okay, Nezla, you're asleep first then.
No, what the fuck is you rolling? How does that work?
It's a 2nd level sleep spell.
Okay, that does explain me nothing, so fucking tell me, please.
It's a sleep spell. That's basically it.
Yeah, how does it work? Can I
It's
defend
I
myself
roll
from
and
it?
then the health. It takes away the health. It takes away the number from your health, or it takes the health away from a number. And if you have less health from the number, then you go to sleep. I don't know how much health Bethesda had.
31.
Okay, so
So,
only
still
Nestle went
awake.
to sleep.
Yep, I'm still fucking awake. Cunt.
Oh gosh. Grassy's is gonna go and grab Nestla and skedaddle with her.
Slowly drag her away.
Yeah, just drag her over here towards
You know, fellas. Maybe we shouldn't be fighting, and maybe we should be looking
See,
for
no.
the moon table.
He pushed my fucking buttons. He's getting down.
Thunderclap!
Grassy's like, gets like, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna swing at him.
She
again.
tries to wake up Nesla. Please wake up Nesla.
Nat 20, bitch.
Please wake up. I like, Gracie slaps her face a little bit, like, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I'm using a charge on this one. You're getting a fucking crit.
Oh gosh.
Right.
There's
Does
come
anyone does anyone else have like
I'm re-rolling that. I'm re-rolling that.
Okay, so that's what? 8
That's
plus
10
2,
damage.
that's 10. It's not much.
Don't forget you double all die rolls.
Yeah, so that's 10.
If you're using a charge, if she's using a charge, those also double.
I'm re-rolling the 2. Well, whatever.
So,
So that's 10, that's 20 damage.
yeah, I'm
Hey,
still
sub.
good.
Sub? Do,
Yeah.
do you have like hold person or something?
No, but I have a giant constrictor snake.
Okay, use
What?
that.
Oh,
I'm going to use Toll the Dead. Make a wisdom saving throw.
it's his staff.
It's the staff which he's been carrying around.
Make another
Seems
wisdom
like it's-
saving throw. Fuck you.
20, bitch.
Well, you still take half damage.
I like how we're just wasting all
That's
these.
that's two nat 20s that you gotta add.
Oh yeah, no, I've been keeping tabs of
You
this.
take 6 necrotic damage.
Right.
Slappy slap. Wake up, wake up.
If Grassy uses an action to awaken Nestle,
Right.
wake up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Can Amatrix just kind of glances at Ander, and Ander, do you glance back? Like, just.
You okay,
Just let them
Nesla?
work it out. Work it
No,
out.
I think I'm gonna do something about this.
I'm going to shove Amatrix into Winslow.
I
think
hope
that-
you'll help me. No, I still need to take an action.
I think Darius used a sleep spell or something. You just kind of slumped over. Are you okay?
You
Like,
asshole.
anything damaged?
Wait, do you want Nesla to trust you or something?
Yeah, well,
Right.
she was stealing from me, so... Besides, if she
Because-
wasn't there, she wouldn't have fallen asleep.
I want to pick up a rock and throw it at Darius.
Alright, roll your, are you proficient in improvised weapons?
Answer is most likely no, unless you have the
No.
tavern brawler feat.
No.
Alright, roll a 1d20 then.
Plus Dex.
Plus dex.
Dex.
Dexterity.
Like, just
As in your
plus-
Dex modifier.
Yeah, just like the plus whatever. Like, I have a +3. You probably have a similar number.
Mrs. Could I have a bird come in and stop? Pecking at him?
Actually, I could have used my reaction to fuck you over, but
What reaction? Oh, if it's over dead?
Mage Slayer, bitch.
I'm gonna have a
No.
bird come in and peck you, I guess.
No,
Does he
okay.
still do poison damage? As a bird?
Yep, the only thing which changes is his movement, as stated in his stat block.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Right.
a bird come in and do some poison damage.
And Nesla, did you get the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, to make this less confusing, I need you all to roll initiative so I can keep track of what's going on.
Yeah.
It's too late!
Exactly.
I've
Let's
done
do
24 I hit with 24!
Nice.
For God's sake, Willow. Your ratio is now less than a is now just a 7 to 15.
Right.
What's my ratio?
Your ratio is 18 to 23 because they're such awkward numbers it doesn't form a proper ratio.
Why am I not in initiative order? I demand recompense.
Right.
Representation.
Yes.
Right.
There's Amatrix with his crazy random high
In any case, I rolled a.
For God's sake, and a
what
natural
was it?
20. For God's sake.
I rolled a 24 to
wasting
hit
them.
Winslow with my bird. So I'm gonna roll damage.
But also, Atlas is now at a ratio of 1 to 1, and our total natural 1s to natural 20s is also at a lovely 1 to 1
1d4
ratio.
plus 3. Okay,
Nice.
Winslow, make a Constitution saving throw.
How are you casting a spell?
Nope, it's just biting you with a bird. Plus 3. 6, and then an additional poison damage. So that's 3d6.
I'm pretty sure that Winslow made the roll. Is it half damage or something?
Probably.
No, it's just to stop him. Oh, well,
Oh
actually,
yeah,
right.
half
To
as much
stop
from a
him from being
successful
poisoned.
Successful save. So that's just from poison. So you take what? 3 poison and 6 damage.
What was the poison you rolled?
5.
2. Always round down.
Lame. Fine. You take 8 damage from my bird.
I'm gonna swing at him with the hammer.
No,
think
we're
it's,
doing turn order.
Alright, the fucking turn order, right, okay,
God fucking
fine.
damn it. Okay.
Amatrix, help me tell him down! This is a
Amatrix-
pride thing now.
Amatrix looks over at Ander and just like, oh god, please help me out. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Darius.
I'll have you know, Winslow started the fight.
Well, I don't fucking know. I'm hoping.
Well, maybe I wouldn't have fucking attacked you if you didn't decide to fucking cast Hellish Rebuke on my fucking
Because
ass.
you punched me.
Well, maybe this would have happened if you did punch it. But I'm looking over at Ender and I'm just fucking.
You're just
hoping
making it easier for him to attack me.
Look at it this fucking way, right? Punching you gives you
Guys,
free
let
fucking
Amatrix
damage.
do what he wants.
Doing Hellish
do what he
Rebuke on
wants.
me is like 10 fucking damage.
Yeah,
Stop
but you
fucking
always
complaining.
attacking me. I'm not gonna let you attack
let me finish my goddamn turn. Holy shit!
Well, we're still arguing.
No.
Point is, he attacks me, and I'm in my right to defend myself.
I'm in my right to fucking dunk your ass.
Okay, I'm relying on Ender to put a stop to this. When he gets to it.
He's gonna fail.
Fine. And Darius, you need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
It's +1. I miss my god shit. 19.
Right, I can't hold you. You made the throw, and yeah, so I tried it. It failed. Now it's Gracie's turn.
Yay. Gracie's gives Nesla 5 gold for the book and starts flipping through the pages.
Guarantee it's rubbish.
So in this book, in Draconic, it talks about the different methods about the way how use of dragon scales and dragonborn scales would benefit a user in increasing their power, and there's also different recipes and potions about using draconic items.
This could be useful.
See, Darius knew it would not help with current situation, therefore he did not read it.
It's about like draconic stuff. Like if you have a dragonborn and you crush up one of its shed scales, you could like make a potion or something.
It's basically a cookbook.
And you can also like it also kind of talks about like draconic items, like I don't know, dragon armor. I don't know. It's weird. It's pretty cool though. I'm gonna pocket it. That's it, my turn.
Alright, Darius, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shove Winslow away, hoping to make him fall over.
Alright, roll a strength check to knock him over, and then Winslow, roll either your dex save or your, a dex save to dodge out the way, or a constitution saving throws to see if you can brace for it.
Constitution. I don't even budge.
I can't have my bird attack him again. I'm gonna have my bird take my statue and fly off somewhere.
Take your what?
Take my ball bag of holding and fly off somewhere.
Okay. Other than that, I thought what I heard was take your statue, and I was like, wait, what?
I said satchel, is what I meant to say.
Alright.
He's gonna take my ball bag of holding and fly off somewhere.
Alright. And that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Ender, your turn.
You two gonna stop fighting yet, or are we gonna have to break you up?
He attacked me, I'm defending myself.
I'm proving a point.
What? That you big and muscly and all that shit?
No, this is
Bitch, don't cast silly for me.
Don't punch me for no reason!
This is literally just.
Then give
ha,
the book the...
This is literally just haha. I punched you. He started it first.
It really is.
The book is probably useless. Last thing we found was a card for a discount.
Then why do you care so much
Okay,
about
he's
not
just going
giving
to
it
whistle
her?
really loudly as he throws his staff, expending the charge, and I would like a giant constrictor snake to land pretty much here.
Oh, of
What
course
the
you're going to
fuck
throw
are
it
you
at
doing
me.
in-
Alright, is that your turn?
He rolled a 5. I meant 5. I don't know why I said 8. There we go. So Winslow goes before it.
But we will do the snake first, for the sake of Darius's health.
Nope. The snake's gonna appear and he's just gonna say, look, break it up or we'll break you up.
That snake so much as touches Darius, he's out.
Alright, Nessa, your turn.
I'm just gonna look over angrily at them and then go over to this tree and just sit underneath the tree.
Alright.
Because I'm not wasting any spell slots on them.
This isn't a spell slot, that's the only reason I'm using it.
What about guidance?
Mine,
Is that a cantrip?
That's a cantrip, I can do that at will.
I'm wasting my spells on you.
Yeah, and it failed.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it again.
Alright. Winslow, your turn.
I'm gonna give a death stare at Darius and look all haughty and like snuffy and shit. I'm gonna put my hammer back on my back and I'm gonna disengage and walk away.
Pussy!
Bitch.
You gonna continue this, Darius?
You know, I got some complaints to you guys. You guys just gotta let him punch anyone, especially me, and the first person who reacts to it gets spells used on him. And as the fucking threw a rock at me, you tried to hold me, and then you made a
me
snake
sleep.
right next to me.
Well,
I gotta say, that's some fucking racist shit right there. What, so because he's a fucking human, you get to let him get away with attacking us? But oh, when I decided to defend myself, all of a sudden you guys have some issue with me.
No,
Well, you know, fuck you guys.
I just wanted to break it up.
So you're gonna hold him, but no, you went for holding me instead. That's some goddamn racism right there.
No, but I was hoping Ender would use a snake on Winslow, so both.
Oh, so holding me in hopes that he would attack him. Oh, I get it. So because I'm your easier target?
Darius is now unconscious and bleeding out.
Are you questioning me and Anders' friendship? That is wow. Okay, that hurts.
Yep.
Darius is now unconscious and bleeding out.
Yep.
And I'm assuming Town Order is now disbanded, considering the fact that...
Yep.
And he's going to cast Spare the Dying, so Darius is unconscious but not bleeding out, and then he'll turn to the snake, rub it underneath the head, go, "Who's a good boy?" Or girl. I honestly can't sex snakes. Anyway.
What?
Esterni.
Don't take that out of context, John.
and the snake becomes back to being a staff, which he
Wording,
picks up.
please.
Right. Right. Aerotrix is going over to Winslow, and he is going to give him a very, very stern look.
Hey, Grassies, do you mind helping me carry this guy? And Atlas, you might want to roll a d4
Why?
to see how long you're unconscious for.
I thought I was making death saving throws. I thought you fixed that.
You know, I did fix that, but this is to see how long you're unconscious for. Only an hour.
The one time you want to roll low.
All I wanted was a book, and now this started. Anyways,
I know.
You want to get one arm? I'll get the other.
Sure.
Let's do this.
Alright, me and Grassy shall joint carry the unconscious Darius. I'll wake him up if we ever need him.
Whoa, what the fuck?
There's a lot of big flowers.
Oh my god, his health is back to full!
Ah, pixels!
Oh boy.
Are we back in
Right.
the same place that we were before? Because I drew the arrow there.
We went east, right?
Yep, you went east.
Okay. Where does the compass point now?
It
You
points
know-
north.
You know, we
Right.
should just
Oh.
like do that thing, like what you do in like Pokemon, where you just kind of like go back and forth on the same thing, back and forth, and see if anything happens.
Yeah. Anyways.
But
Are these really big flowers, or are they just a lot of flowers?
So in this case, it basically feels like that it's like a giant storm of leaves going past it in this direction.
Is it alright if Grasses takes a perception check?
Sure, roll a perception check.
22.
Alright, you notice that with this storm of leaves, that you remember hearing from that it definitely looks like it's deliberately done so that it's a way of deterrence and also a marker.
A marker? What kind of marker?
Roll intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Intelligence, okay. 15.
Alright, so you remember back in the days at your at the moon temple you stayed at, that because of the moonstone, sometimes there needs to be measures taken to prevent people from easily getting to the temple, but it also ends up causing troubles for the people staying there, so there are markers there to allow them to see whether or not this is the right direction or not to go. And you remember one of the stories is that there is a swirling storm of flowers and leaves that mark right before the entrance of the moon temple.
Oh, good, we're getting close.
Let's go north.
Here we
Wait,
are.
I want to talk to Winslow because he was being a cunt.
Talk and walk, talk and walk.
Walk a walk.
So, Dad, what the fuck was that?
I got mad.
Well, that's not an excuse.
You need to.
Well, it's what happened.
You need to put forth a better example to your son.
Yeah, exactly, Dad. Be responsible. Be responsible to your 94-year-old son. But yeah, you can't just punch someone when you disagree with them. Even if it's worked for you so far, it doesn't work every time.
Reality ensues.
Existential crisis. So, Dad, are you just gonna stay quiet?
Yes.
Fine then. Amatrix looks away.
Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. I'm excited. I'm excited.
We are.
Just Grassy's just rush off to leave and to just go, no, 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 no! You just see him fall over.
Yeah,
Should we
pretty
be
much.
taking a long rest? Like right here?
I don't even know what time of day it is.
You know, most of us are actually back to full health. But you know, just if someone wouldn't have started the fight, then you know we wouldn't have needed to take a long rest.
You know what we do need to find? He says, somewhat crushed by Darius. We need to find some healing potions at some point. so I don't have to keep on expending magic just to keep you guys alive.
Could we not find that at the shop of the next town we go to?
Those things are expensive.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know if anyone can brew one here.
I can.
Oh, okay.
Herbs are also expensive, and it takes quite a while, though.
Hey,
Oh, I
Purple.
can help you if you want me to.
Hey, Purple, what does the moon temple look like?
Alright, so as you walk up the path, you see these pillars in a circular pattern, kind of like, sort of like the Stonehenge feel. And then here down the mountain, you see that there is water flowing over a doorway, and it goes around in this circle here, and then goes back down so that way it doesn't disrupt the flow.
Nice. Is there anyone around?
No, it is absolutely quiet, aside
Oh.
from the trickle of water.
It's kind of creepy here, wouldn't you agree, Grassies?
This is wrong. There should be people here.
Maybe they're somewhere else. Maybe they've got errands to run somewhere outside the temple or something. Sure, Nestle, go ahead and do that. Just get yourself killed, bitch.
Grassies is gonna try and see if she can tell, like, if something happened. Like, perception, I guess.
Roll perception to see if there's, roll perception.
Can I roll that?
Purple.
Can I roll that too?
Sure, roll your perception.
How long has it been since Darius has been knocked unconscious?
I'd say probably about, since he got unconscious and walking past the two areas, I'd say about, 45 minutes.
Andrew doesn't know how long he's going to be unconscious. Great. Okay, he's kind of sort of shove Darius off him slightly, and then just sort of gently slap him round the face lightly. Expending his healing hand, so Darius is now conscious on 4 hit points.
Hellish rebuke.
Come on, dimwit. The gods still have work for you to do.
Fuck you.
So, with Grassies, you, having intimate knowledge of moon temples, you would know that there should be people outside maintaining the courtyard and so on and so forth, and like trying to keep it all clean because it's outside and all dusty and all that. But there
I
is
got eaten.
nobody around, and there's a slight layer of dust, not too long, that it's been there, but it's a little bit there to know that people haven't been here for a bit.
Can I tell how long it's been? Or is that kind of advanced knowledge?
I'd say it's kind of hard to tell because it's outside in the wind, and then so whatever dust layer there is, it kind of gets blown away. So
Right.
for Amatrix, you're looking at there like, whoa, this is cool.
It certainly is pretty, isn't it? Though I have no idea what happened here.
All right, Nestle, what you doing?
I want to put my hand in the water.
All right, it feels cold to the touch.
That's nice. I'm gonna wash my face.
All right, it's really refreshing.
Okay.
All right, what you doing, Winslow, Ander, Darius?
I'm just gonna walk in.
All right.
Andrew?
Well, he's first of all going to make sure Darius is in fact conscious and still breathing.
Hellish rebuke.
Is Darius just lying there? What's he sort of doing?
He's just sitting down.
Alright. He's going to make his way over here and just sort of plump himself down as well.
Darius is going to take out his brass brazier. Yeah, brass brazier. He's going to coat it in olive oil. He's going to crack open the three eggs he found. He's going to put some jerky in there. Just gonna make breakfast.
Nice.
Do you need some help starting that fire, friend?
He eats a fruit and breathes fire.
Well, first you need to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you actually do breathe fire.
This is gonna be the lamest thing if it doesn't breathe fire. For one time I want it to.
So you
Oh
eat
my
that
God.
thing expecting you to have the same reaction, and you end up burping.
You got used to it.
You burp out a smoke cloud, and nope, no fire. Your body withstood it.
Lame! Do I get any healing?
Let me roll a randomized dice because this is an unstable thing and see if it works.
Oh god. For one time I want to breathe fire! Do I have a matchbox anyway?
You gain 1 HP.
Yes! Oh, I don't even have a matchbox.
Where is everyone? Where are they? There should be people here. There should be caretakers maintaining this place. They're not here.
Yes, Ander, I'd like some help with the fire, please. In the huff. My plan didn't work. And I'm embarrassed.
He lights it for him.
Dick.
Anyone who's looking can kind of tell that Gracie's is like really unnerved and nervous. Like, she's freaking out. She kind of expected there to be people here and there's not. She's like, oh no.
Gracies, are you okay?
I don't know where anyone is. I don't know if they're okay.
I'm sure they're fine. Don't worry.
Is this like the temple where you come from?
No. This is just like, this is like a big moon temple though. This is like an important place. There should be people here. There should be people who make sure this place isn't all dusty.
Hey Purple, how fast is the water flowing?
It's fast enough in that whatever debris is in there gets cleaned out quickly enough, but it's slow enough to the point that you're not going to get washed away.
Okay,
Yeah, Nestle can take a bath if she wants.
you can go do that. I'm just gonna stay over here cooking my eggs. I'm gonna use my hand to scramble the eggs. Because I'm fire resistant.
Should remove the prone marker.
I'm sitting down.
I'm gonna. Can I check again for like any signs of things that might have happened?
Alright, roll your investigation.
God damn it! Why investigation?
Isn't investigation wisdom based?
No, it's intelligence.
Oh. Oh yeah. That'll be why.
And now Trix is a fucking shithead. He can't smart shit, but at least he rolled high.
Alright, so you looking around for people, you assume that this isn't the entire thing of a temple, seeing that if there's a temple, there should be a place to sleep, eat, meditate, supposedly, and you look around and notice that up above toward the north, where the mountain is, right underneath there's a doorway over there, and if you're going to find out what's happened to these people, you should probably look inside.
Yeah, that's too.
Ooh, giddy.
I'm gonna send Jeeves to find me some meat. Like some real.
Can I grab Amatrix by the collar before he goes running off?
Do you want a squirrel? Do I even stop?
Shush! You're
Wait.
in a different conversation.
Ender, look there.
Wow.
Yeah. Just wait a second. Bud.
I'm sending Jeeves to go find some meat.
Alright, roll your perception check for Jeeves to see if he can find any animals.
Some proper meat. None of his jerky
He's
shit.
hunting.
That's what I ever wanted.
Grassy's is kind of like trying to clean up the dust, I guess, a little bit with her skirt. She's just like rubbing the tile.
Fuck's sake.
So Jeeves looks around and he thinks he spots something, runs into there, and he picks up a rock and gives it to you, looking quite proud because it looks like an actual mouse.
You are a disappointment to your species.
Well, one, he's an imp, so he wouldn't know what they all look like, so he looks pretty proud of himself, like, ha, I saw it.
Eat this.
Alright, roll a constitution saving throw for Jeeves.
Alright, All Might.
I'm gonna teach you what meat is.
This sounds strange. This sounds really wrong.
You do realise you could have just killed your familiar.
And when he comes back, he'll know.
And you're currently desecrating the oh god, I just made your natural ones 41 rather than 14.
Excuse me. Could you not desecrate my roll ratio, please?
By the way, is Nizla doing like a disrespectful thing? I don't know.
For me, I suppose, well, one, it's free water, free throwing, so there's no one there to tell her that she's not to do it.
Yeah. I don't think Grassy's really cares about it right now anyways.
And so Darius, you try to shove that rock down Jesus' throat, and he starts choking, and he goes limp.
Wow. Wow.
Do you know the difference between meat and stones now?
Does he just go as he disappears?
Wait,
I'm gonna poof Jeeves out.
Couldn't you
he
just
poofs
cook
before you
Jeeves?
he poofs out before you can poof him. So yes, he died.
Couldn't you just like cook Jeeves, or would he poof out?
As soon as a familiar loses its health, it just poofs out of existence.
And Jeeves was so proud as well.
I know.
Poor thing.
This is a harsh master.
You
It's
found
a
me
harsh world for
Are
little
we sure we
bird
want to
demons.
travel with him?
Says you. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway, Ander will approach Grassy and he'll go, I'm not sure if you remember, but we knew that monks were going missing to begin with anyway.
Yeah, I just thought that there would be at least someone, you know. Someone.
Well, we can always look around and see what might have been causing this.
Yeah.
There's something over here.
Yes, Amatrix. I just wanted to get everyone on the same page first.
Let's go.
Let's go look.
Alright. And at this point, the eggs have been fully cooked.
Nice. You guys can go off and do your thing. I'll stay here and guard.
Do I need to get the snake to carry you?
I'm sure you've always spent your snake.
And the snake can come out another 6 times.
I'm staying here to guard. You can't see me right now. I'm doing quotation marks.
Well,
Should've
we
just
are
left you
going to be
unconscious.
moving to another map, so...
Just make sure I'm on it. I'll catch up later.
Alright, I'll put you at the very end of the thing then.
A hero always shows up at the end.
Alright, so
A wizard is never late. He appears just as the evil is vanquished.
No,
Exactly.
no, he's
To steal all the treasure.
he's fashionably late, and like when everyone's like about to die, he's like, "Oh, late to the party I am."
Oh shit. Invisibility is a level 2 spell.
Who wants to go first? Grassy's is gonna go third.
Yeah, I think Winslow was
Well,
there
before
first.
we enter, I think there is one thing which... Order charm. I think there's one thing which we should also establish. Are we going to try and sneak around, or what are we
No.
going to do? Are we going to just make our presence known to whatever might be in there?
Yes.
I mean,
Then I see no problems in Winslow going first.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like we'd be very hidden with him going around with us, anyways.
He could stay at the back, and there are ways we can make him slightly more stealthy.
With a heavy armor.
I mean, one of them will be taking it off, but you know.
Maybe like Winslow first, Amateur second, Grassy's third. Whoever
Yeah,
wants
Sorry,
to
I'm
go
like I'm at like half my health. So.
I'm gonna go second, and I'm gonna look away from Winslow.
fourth. It's gonna be a conga line. Come on, guys, get the conga line.
Do you want to protect our backs, or do you want to go in between me and Grassy's Nestler?
I'll go last.
Alright.
The rogue goes last.
Just remember what I told you.
I don't remember what you told her.
If I find your hands trying to take my stuff, I will not hold back.
Oh, that's the thing you told her. Nesla will roll the dice. Not remember that.
Nestler will rolls dice. Choose to ignore that.
Ooh. Fancy looking.
There we go.
It's a big.
Is it dark?
I
It's a
assume.
bit dark. This is just basically what the sunlight can naturally pierce through, and it's like at the bottom, and that's about as far as you can see.
Alright.
If only someone had dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision doesn't seem to exist. That's fine though.
Does anyone have a torch?
Winslow, pass me your hammer.
You and a hammer.
I shall cast light on the hammer and give it back to him.
Beautiful.
What's the radius of the light then?
Radius of light is 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
So basically 40 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have switched out some spells. Actually, this looks pretty fine.
Do you have a Dungeon Exploring playlist?
Yes, somewhat.
No, I mean like for amateurs and spells.
Oh.
Do I
Yeah.
what?
I
A
should probably
Dungeon
change the music
Exploring
anyway.
playlist on your spells.
No, not really. I just gotta switch them out and see what works. Well, also, I rarely switch out my spells when I really should be doing.
Now, where are you going?
Nesla's the curious being. She wants to check things out. Isn't that right?
Yeah. You don't see me, I'm stealthed.
Stealth, stealth.
Stealth elf.
Why do you want to go first?
Can I put my ear against this door and try and listen what's in there?
And I just straight up opened this one.
Alright, so Nesla, roll your perception check. Alright, and let me unbox the area Amatrix. And here, Amatrix, you see a shower.
And shower. Alright. Is there anything special about the shower?
Roll your investigation.
You make me do the worst types of rolls. God damn it.
It's a shower.
It's a shower.
Who would have guessed?
No one.
I would like to carefully try the doorknob and see if it turns.
The doorknob does turn.
I want to carefully push it open.
The doorknob does not exist. It is a figment of your imagination.
And you run into a place, and there's a lot of racks on there with some weapons on there.
What do monks need weapons?
Are there any signs of life?
As far as you can tell, you don't seem to see any.
So I'm guessing like the wall sconces are, the torches aren't lit, and there's just dust piling up.
Yep, there is dust piling up, and all the all the braziers and stuff like that wall sconces are they're all burnt out or ran out of fuel.
I would like to see if there's anything small that I could try and steal.
Right, roll a perception. 10. You find in the corner someone dropped a dagger.
Oh, I take the dagger.
Right, you have
Daggers are
a
useful.
dagger from the Moon Temple.
Okay. I'm gonna sell it.
Guys, we've walked past 2 doors. Do you want to make sure nothing's about to creep up from behind?
I mean, we're just exploring now. These are some showers.
Oh, and so in the center room, there are also on top of the symbol there seems to be a crosshatch pattern toward the stairs, in the direction of the stairs, located by the icon, and up toward the north of it, there is a set of tiles that seem to resemble the night sky.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, guys.
Thanks for your good descriptions, Perps.
Like right there.
And because Amatrix has no sense of self-preservation, he's just gonna go and open this door.
Amazing. Sure, we just like go at the top.
No, we're exploring.
Right, so Amatrix, you find that there's a bunch of tables and chairs there, and it looks like a dining room.
Modern office chairs. What luxuries!
What is
Grassy's
this
gonna-
witchcraft?
Grassy's gonna investigate the tiles.
Alright, roll your investigation.
That's a really bad roll.
They're really pretty.
They're pretty tiles. If only there was someone to take care of them.
Can Ander look to see if there are any signs of what may have happened?
Roll your investigation, Ander.
I need to make a macro for my investigation. Nope, only one better than Grassy's.
Hey.
It's really, really dusty here, and doesn't seem to be people here recently, so... Seems like Terralyn was right in that people have disappeared.
It's a coming of Christ. People have disappeared.
What does Christ have to do with all
You
of
do
this?
realise in that analogy, technically Andrew is Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord and Savior, help us!
What is Winslow doing?
I don't know, I'm just chilling, dude.
There's another door you could open.
I'm gonna open the door.
Alright.
These doors were meant for opening.
Oh yeah. You know it.
You look in there, and you see what looks like a kitchen.
I'm gonna go for the cupboards.
Alright, roll investigation.
It's okay, grasses can see.
Thank you.
So can Andy.
Does that not have dark vision?
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back out.
think that just kind of goes around. You can check from the doors though.
That's his door back here.
Does it have dark vision?
I assume that she's kind of feeling around for a door, then that's how she perceives there is a door.
Also,
And
Winslow's
there's
just like
a
right
little
around
bit
the
of
corner,
light.
so.
Amatrix quickly flees from the room, seeing office supplies. Okay, I don't know if he actually sees any office supplies, but I'm gonna look here.
Winslow, come over here.
Right, what's up?
I think there's a door here.
What's here?
Well, let's open it.
Open the door.
I'm opening the door.
Open it first.
Coward! I'm gonna go in. What is this? Is this a chest?
There are lots of crates in here.
Can I open the crate?
Alright, you open up a crate and see that first that hits you is the smell of rotten food.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna step out of this room now.
Okay, yep. Let's just go away. Let's go at the door at the top.
No, I want to check what's in here.
We have dark
Wanna
Gracias
vision.
wants to
explore.
check what's
We
over
have dark
here
vision.
as
Just check in there.
Yeah, I'm asking to check in there.
Do it.
You see you see what looks like living spaces.
Damn, we can nap here, guys. If we want to.
Yes, let's nap in the temple where the monks have been disappearing from.
Oh yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Actually, that might help us find out what's been happening.
Gracias wants to. She wants to see what's in the door.
And I'm looking over here. I'm behind the black.
What's in here? What are
Mimics.
Minecraft.
Those are crates.
these? Gracias is gonna carefully open up one of them. Just like open up the top a little.
Alright, you open it up and see that it's basically seems to be a storeroom of various items that are needed around the monastery, like extra robes, some extra weapons, or like cloths, blankets, other things that they need on the daily basis.
Okay. What kinds of weapons?
Let's see, there seems to be like a few staves in there. One of them looks like a thicker box that seems to be holding the more pointy objects that you want to keep away from the young ones.
Alright, Gracias is just gonna kinda go out this way. Oh, there's another couple doors over here. Do you want to just check all the rooms before we use what Amatrix found?
Damn, there are a lot of doors here.
It's a big moon temple. It's an important place.
Amatrix is just gonna go room by room. Okay, that's living quarters.
More living quarters.
And then here. Oh, I'm behind the black. I'm going to pull myself out.
Looks like we're getting to the final 3. Oh, this one looks interesting. What's in here?
So in here is essentially what's the meditation room, where there's a bunch of cushions here, so that way people aren't sitting on a cold hard surface. And I was like, oh my god, I lost circulation in my legs because I sat on it for 4 hours.
Yeah, that brings back memories.
Is that a secretary's
What's
table?
in there?
That's a...
So in here seems to be the area where the management of the daily records and stuff like that happen. And so it's kind of like the office space.
Can I investigate the records?
Yes.
Okay.
That seems important.
What the fuck?
Important question. Are they in a language we can read?
No, but like, what the fuck?
Welcome to my last session.
What? How does that even happen? Probability says it's fucking impossible.
Probability says it's just as possible as rolling anything else.
No, here's the thing.
I don't want to hear
Rolling
math
beforehand does not change the outcome of the ability to roll the next time.
Technically, the probability is the same. But if you take into account the results that have just been made, then probability states that it's completely the opposite and shouldn't happen.
Skip.
What is
I am going to use Eldritch Blast for hatching.
Alright. Roll your to hit.
At advantage because it's not moving?
Just roll to hit.
Oh no, kitty.
And roll your damage. And so, Brassies, you find out that, thankfully this is all written in common so anyone can read it. You find out that there's been like a long list of trying to find missing people that's gone on for several months, and that the person who last wrote it seems to be the head of the temple.
Right.
Oh, and for Nesla, the bed is a bit dusty, but it's extremely soft, so this is definitely a high quality bed.
I'm gonna sit down and take out my drink and just take a sip.
Alright.
Do I break the hatching?
No, you do not.
Does it look damaged?
Did we hear like an explosion or something?
What is it made of? Metal or wood?
It is made out of stone.
Does it look damaged?
Not really.
I'm gonna try again.
By the way, what do you mean by like a stone hatching? Is it like it's like a pattern, right?
Yeah, it's basically like if you take the hashtag sign and like make it add more lines to it, that's basically what I meant.
So like
Great.
like that?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
like that.
And that's all on top of here.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Alright, roll your damage.
I did, and I got 12. Again.
Doesn't seem to be doing much.
Again!
Dude, stop.
11!
Nothing much.
Again!
Darius.
goes out here to see what all the
It's
ruckus
not
is
really how
about.
it works.
12!
Darius, are you going a little bit insane there?
Don't make me bust out the dynamite, Purple, you know I will!
Fuck's sake.
Roll your
I-
investigation.
Who,
I
me
don't think
or
that
Wilhelm?
leads anywhere.
Darius.
Oh, thank you! It's -1.
Amatrix is confident, and he will try to read or at least look at some of the books and he remembers his guidance from Grassis, and he's determined to read.
I got a 5 for my investigation.
So for your investigation, Darius, you'd notice that this place seems like there's some importance here. Let's dig it out.
Yes! I'm gonna use the dynamite!
Please don't damage the temple.
Fuck you! There's treasure!
Go get shelter, everybody.
There's treasure here! I know it!
Grassie's
Well, since
tries
he's cast
to-
like several spells in a row, I think me and Grassies have had the ability to get up and close
The
with him.
cantrips.
Grassie's is trying to restrain
Yeah, they still take
Darius.
6 seconds to cast each
With my
time.
pew spells. Pew, pew, pew.
Guys, you know you can probably stop him, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can just knock him unconscious again.
Grassie's is
No,
trying to
don't do
restrain
that.
Darius right now.
There's treasure here!
I would move away because he
Stop.
has dynamite, guys.
What if I'm right?
If
I would much prefer that we didn't find out.
please stop.
Fine.
Thank you.
Did you find anything out in that study?
Oh,
There's
and
just
that Brassies also read a notice in that emergency protocols for locking away the moonstones has been activated, because with less people around to make sure that it's being kept under watch. So the locking mechanism is in place and should be held fast, and that all the keys are hidden within the rooms.
Okay. Well, pretty much.
Why was everyone disappearing?
There's been, over the months, there's been a lot of disappearances, and they've had,
But why?
troubles with that. And the last person to write in theirs was the leader of the Moon Temple, of course. I don't know. The last message was a while ago, so I don't know how.
Did it say anything about the disappearances?
I mean, yeah,
Like-
it said that it's been going on for months now, so.
Like things that happened before the people disappeared. Did they have, I don't know, full moon when they disappeared? Was there eerie howls coming? Did it say anything about the disappearances, or just that people were disappearing?
Did it?
That's more to purple.
So mostly it's that sometimes when people enter a room by themselves, suddenly they disappear.
Well, pretty much like if they go off by themselves in a room, they just go poof. We should probably not have
Right,
anyone
we
just
know-
Oh, so what's the rest of our party doing?
As well.
Can I knock on this pattern here to see if it's hollow on the other side?
You knock on it and it sounds like solid. It sounds like stone.
Here, Andrew, how about you just stay here? I'm gonna go try and make sure this is okay.
I'm gonna do the same here. Does it sound hollow?
It sounds
No
like
one saw
stone.
me go in here.
That's a... Okay.
No one saw me come in here.
Well, okay.
Leave
Sorry.
me alone.
Fine. She's checks over here first, and then here, and then here, and then here. She's like, oh, there's another room over here. Then she checks here.
Does
How's
Amatrix
that?
does Amatrix say
Oh god.
more than colon C? Or because you put the
No.
quotation mark after the unhappy face.
No, like
Go away, Dad, I'm mad at you, more than colon C.
yeah, I'm mad at you, Dad, more than colon C.
More than your colon can see.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I'm still trying to read the books. Do I roll?
Yes, roll your intelligence check.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Nestle, you're okay. You're okay.
Leave me alone, I'm sleeping.
I'm sorry. It's just that there's the disappearances here after happening when people go into rooms alone. So
Yeah, well, I wasn't alone in here for a few minutes and nothing happened.
okay. You think you'll be good? You're a big girl. You can take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those
get
were
some
the
good rest,
last
okay?
words we ever heard of Nesla.
It's like you didn't know, but like every time someone's been going in a room alone, Purple's been rolling a dice.
Oh gosh.
Oh, how'd you know?
Is there any weapons in here worth taking?
So I'm gonna answer Amatrix's thing first, and then for you.
Okay.
Alright, so Amatrix, you pick up this book, and you recognize the symbols that are on there since it's Elvish, and then you kind of remember some of the words, and then you realize that it's the same picture book that you read in the other temple, except in this time it's in Sylvan, so you kind of like start trying to apply what you learned from Graphic into what you remember from the picture book.
Yes!
Fish?
Knowledge!
Quarter?
Is power.
Quarterstaff? Shoe? Oh yeah, that's a shoe right there. Yeah. The fish wore shoe holding quarterstaff. Yeah, I got it.
Knowledge is flowing into me.
Is there any,
I am all powerful.
Are there any expensive looking weapons in here?
Roll investigation.
Wow.
Sorry
I
about
already
that. I
took
had to
the
make
dagger.
sure Nesla's okay. She's in the room up there by herself. I'm sure she'll be fine. She's a big girl.
13.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
Alright, so Darius, you look around in there. Most of this stuff is used by the monks. There are some pointy objects that look like swords, but then like they're not quite the ones that you've seen before, and you're not quite sure how to use them.
Darius has dark vision.
Good.
That should make your perception checks at disadvantage.
Whatever, dark vision. It's 10.
Yeah, no, dark vision allows you to see in darkness as if it is in dim light. Dim light puts disadvantage onto trying to see things, whereas darkness is essentially being blind.
In any
which
case,
is automatically
I'm
fail.
going to find the bluntest weapon. I'm going to start smashing shit. To see if a key pops out.
You didn't hear anything, but you didn't hear.
Well, I'm still
going to
smash it.
By the way.
I'm still going to smash it anyway.
Why? You
See,
have no reason to do that.
This is why people punch you. It's because you're a dick.
You have no reason to know that there's keys hidden.
Exactly, I'm not looking for keys. I'm just smashing shit. I was going to smash in here anyway.
You're just smashing. Just
You're a
to
dick.
smash. You don't have a reason.
Alright, we can just hope whatever Spectre takes him, and then we'll just go,
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
off our hands.
Let's not save him from any more banshees.
So, while smashing, do I find anything?
Well, it's extremely dark, and you definitely hear sounds of something scuttling.
Oh! Nice. Food. Where is it?
You have no idea, it's dark.
Dancing lights.
Alright, how many are you summoning?
I'm gonna go in the bedroom and start looking under every bed.
Of course, we've been going into
You know,
the.
Grassies, I feel like this is pertinent information we should share with the rest of our party.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Where's
Well,
the scuttle?
Darius went that way. Winslow and Amatrix went that way, and Nesla's.
You don't know I
so
went that way. Andrew would know.
I
that
was.
way.
I
went-
can kind of hear you smashing around, so.
That could be anything smashing, let's be honest.
Anyways, everyone's kind of gone into rooms by themselves, and nothing's happened to them yet, so. I don't know.
Why don't we sit here and wait until one of them disappears?
That's what's gonna happen in the end, isn't it?
Oh, nice!
Oh, that's fun. Good luck with that.
Smashing and
That
summoning
is,
spiders!
Mr. 4 HP.
Yeah, you might want to fuck off from that
Unlimited
room.
spell slots.
I'm gonna disengage and close the door. Leaving Inky to his demise.
Inky in there.
Did you find
Leaving
anything?
Inky to his
Wink.
demise.
Do I find anything under the beds?
Roll your investigation for the beds. You do find this weird circular object stuck in a corner.
Can I take it?
Yes, you can.
It's cursed. You are dead.
Can I observe it?
Yes, you may. Roll your investigation. And right, so for you, Winslow, you think well, you notice that it has a constellation on it, so you assume it has something to do with the Moon Temple.
What does it look like?
It looks like a gem with it looks like a pearly gem with lines and stars etched onto it, and you're not sure what it's for, but clearly it's something important that someone wants to keep away from things.
Can I try and see if it's magical?
Roll your Arcana.
Is it one of the things we're looking for?
It is magical.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out. Whoosh. Grassies!
Yeah?
I found
So,
something.
anyway, Grassies.
What's up? Oh, there's two people talking to me now. What's up?
I found something.
Oh. Can I see it?
Yes.
Roll to smash! Oh, what do I even
I'm
roll
guessing
for that?
investigation.
Yeah, roll for investigation and roll to smash Darius.
I'm gonna roll Eldritch Blast to smash.
Do the warlock thing.
Pew!
It wasn't very effective. It leaves a lot to be wanting.
Nikki, do you want some smash?
So,
I shall-
Drafties, you see immediately that these, what Winslow found is definitely something that, is used by the Moon Temple, usually for locks and stuff like that. So you assume this is probably one of the keys that they're talking about.
Oh, this is one of the keys. Cool. Good job, Winslow.
Yeah, let's go find the Dragon Balls.
What?
Maybe it would be a good idea if,
Oh.
as Winslow goes charging off through another door,
Wait, Winslow!
we actually tell them that they shouldn't be going into rooms on their own.
Smash for next crate!
Rolling
I just like how
investigation.
Ander and Grassies are stood in the center of the temple, and we just hear these smashes and crashes.
Natural 20!
People charge in and out of doors.
Well, you know.
Congratulations, Hawk. You've managed to get your ratio of 3 to 4.
Nothing's happened yet. Yeah, we should probably tell him, but I don't want to, like, leave you in a hole again, because that was kind
Purple.
of rude earlier. So,
Alright, so
even though
you
Darius is here.
look around in this room hoping to find another one of those things. You look up at the ceiling and you see a whole bunch of eyes staring at you.
Oh boy! Okay, I'm gonna wait. Oh, for nat 20, that's all I get.
And, yeah.
Okay. So there's
Do we hear
nothing
the
in
oh
this
boy?
room. There's basically nothing in this room apart from like 1,000 fucking bats or something.
Maybe.
I don't think it's bad.
Okay, I'm gonna back off through the door. I'm gonna ask like, hey Ender or Grassies, can you come over here a sec?
Sure. Did you find something?
I found a whole lot of nope.
Grassy's kind of peeks in and looks where Winslow's
Sticks
looking.
his head in.
Look up.
Exactly.
Look up. Can you
We
cast
see
like
anything up?
can you cast like fireball or something up there?
Sadly, I don't have an AoE spell.
Oh man, this is definitely
That's next
smash.
level. Do we see anything, perps?
Out. Disengage out. Out.
Are they-
Shut the door.
Okay,
Shut the door.
before, as they charge out, I would actually like to try and discern what on earth these things are.
They're spiders.
Doesn't
What do you
look
think
like
they are?
It doesn't look like a spider.
I do believe they are beetles.
Oh, God's sake.
It
didn't work. It didn't work. Hashtag investigate.
Hashtag placed.
I think we know what's been
Did that one work?
causing the disappearances, or at least what's taken up residence in this place.
Wait. So
After
do you
Investigation
mean
of 9. Hang on, I haven't taken my head out of the room yet. I'm not decapitated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go see Amatrix. Wait, I'm gonna look up in the room where Amatrix is.
Like, what size are they? Are they like normal spiders? Do they appear like they, I don't know, jump between planes? Do they seem like things which be kidnapping? Or are they just
Two
like friendly? Oh
eyes,
shit, where's the
eight
spider in my room
eyes.
gone?
Friendly neighborhood spiders.
Perps, I don't know where the spider in my room's gone. Anyway, are they just like that size? Or are we talking like man-eating size? I'm generally just sort of like more... Yeah,
So
all of that
essentially,
jazz.
basically, the character token and the spider token are about 1-to-1 in their size.
Oh boy!
Okay, so they're about human size. Right, well that's not worrying.
Does my smashing reveal any results?
Do they seem aggressive? Are they just staring at us?
Just staring.
Are they moving?
They kind of like scuffle to look at you, and when they hear the noise, they're scuffling, but not really.
Hey, Grassies.
Yeah,
Amatrix can talk to beasts, can't he?
probably.
What about?
Do you want to go get him?
Sure.
About that? Okay, I'm in a Matrix's room. Can I look up? Is there anything on the ceiling?
By the way, we should probably see what
Alright.
Darius found.
So Darius, you end up looking through all the piles, and there's a bunch of cloth, some broken wood, some broken weapons, other stuff like that, and this kind of like storage area, toilet paper and stuff like that. And I was like, nothing really much here.
I'm gonna take the toilet paper.
Alright, you got toilet paper.
Nice. Never know when you need toilet paper.
Hmm.
How much?
High in nutrients.
How much? Not for eating, for wiping. How much toilet paper do I get?
Well, considering that you blasted it and it's kind of like it's raining down toilet papers, so I'd say you got a couple handfuls.
You got confetti.
Handfuls of ass wipe.
Hey, Amatrix, I think, the spiders, please come.
The ceiling! The ceiling! Is there anything on there?
Sorry, I was reading. What did you say?
Spiders!
So you look at the ceiling and there's no spiders.
Okay, good.
Go see Andrew.
I am maintaining eye contact with at least one spider.
Go see Andrew. I need to go check on this. Oh gosh.
Okay. Of course, Amatrix stays perfectly calm.
Spiders.
This is
turn
what I'm
back at
hoping-
you.
And this is why I'm hoping Amatrix does have speak with animals prepared.
I do have speak with animals. Don't worry.
As you approach, you sort of see Ander with the door half open, just peering in. Like,
Hello, Ander.
ah, Amatrix, you can talk to beasts, right?
I sure can.
You're not creeped out by 8 legs and 8 eyes?
Oh, I've seen spiders before.
Yeah, how much you can just turn into a spider and talk to them?
I'm.
Becoming a spider and staring at man-eating spiders are two different
So-
things.
Yeah, I
Do you want...
I have speak with animals, so that's probably a lot more useful.
Turns into a spider
Do
and
you
he's like,
mind,
so how's the spider life? Bikini.
Do you mind doing me a favour and talking to these guys,
Oh,
seeing what they know?
I'll try. So I can speak with animals and just. I try to speak with them, but I wanted to be like if anyone remembers the scene from After the Last Airbender where Aang is completely sleep deprived and tries to talk to Momo.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, fuck you. You should.
Oh, fuck you.
No man, I'm ransacking. Fuck!
You're a dick!
Leave the pillows alone. They're
This is why
soft.
nobody likes you.
You're just destroying temple property for no reason.
Why are you destroying the lifestyles of that these people have built up over many years?
I'm
Why
working,
are you
I'm
so
working
mean?
through some shit.
You're mean. Anyways, I tried to talk to the spider. Hiss, 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 hiss. Spider noises.
I'm just gonna use...
Spider,
Go on.
the spider does some clicking noises to the other people. To you, Amatrix, you hear. So what did you say to the spiders at the least?
Hiss, 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 hiss.
Spider noises. No. I'm gonna say hello. We are some adventurers, and we were wondering if you might be friendly or not. If so, click once.
Just
So
ask them what the fuck's going on.
What do you think, Joe? Should we
So
read them?
you hear a voice. You hear a translation of voices like, "Dude, seriously, click once. Well, how intelligent do you think we are?"
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. You know, I speak with a lot of animals. Sometimes it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out as easily as it does here.
So what's up, bruh?
Yeah, okay. I turned to enter. Okay, these guys seem chill. So, do you perhaps know what happened to the people living here?
No.
No, really. Weren't
That's very-
weren't there people before you here?
No. Queen brought us here after finding home.
Where is your queen?
Out hunting.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Amatrix,
Are you translating this stuff to us?
Oh no, I'm just right now. I'm just having conversations and clicking noises on.
Amatrix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the key and like ask them if they've seen something like this in this
Okay.
room.
I showed them the key and asked them, hey guys, do you know anything about this
And where we can find it.
and where we can find it?
See, the spider looks at it and then does clicking noises to the other ones, and one of them drops something from the ceiling. I was like, oh. So that guy over there tried to eat that, but he couldn't pierce it with his fang, so he's currently suffering with a broken fang right now. Take it, please.
All right. Well, what do I take?
We got 2 Dragon Balls.
Is it some kind of box or something, or?
No, it's like a gem with stars etched onto it,
Okay.
aka a fucking Dragon Ball.
Do you inform Ander of the conversation you've had and the contents of it?
I'm not done. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Anyways, Ender, do you perhaps have some, like, a little bit of food to give these guys for the information they've given us?
I pull out many a rations.
Right. I give.
Take your pick.
I give.
I'm actually technically carrying too many of these.
I give them a little bit of rations. Thank you for helping us thus far.
Just take like an entire day's worth.
Okay. So, Ander, these spiders know nothing of the disappearances, but they wouldn't attack us either. And I don't know if their queen might know something. But the queen is out hunting right now.
Does my smashing reveal anything other than rotten food? Roll to smash.
Darius, you went into that room and you're smashing up rotten fruit and meat.
Is that it? Nothing else? No, like, good
It's
bacon?
Pan-free. What do you expect?
I know something salted! Something preserved a little bit. These monks have no taste!
They're monks. What do you expect?
They live a simple life. They probably grow their crops regularly.
These
I'm gonna
monks
go in the other room.
we deserve to get smashed.
Right. So Amatrix, I guess we need to figure out if their queen's friendly, just how large their queen is, and can you ask them how long they've been here?
Ask them to vouch for us.
That's a good one. Okay, so spider dudes, how big exactly is your queen?
Queen Mother is very big.
I think Willa means how big's the spider web.
Yeah, the spider web, please.
Oh, spiderweb covers the entire top of the ceiling.
Oh.
Right, I think that might be a good indication. Is your queen as friendly as you?
Well, there's no spiders in here right now, so...
Darius is in the kitchen. But I'm debating whether to smash. Can I forage for cooking supplies?
Go investigate.
Like
and so the spider responds with, Queen's, she's great. She always brings us food. We were just born last week.
Fucking...
That's how long you've been there.
So that's how long you've been there. Okay.
Meta Gaming Pigeon says, what kind of food?
Yeah, okay, what kind of food?
Deer. Occasionally a small green thing with pointy teeth that screams.
Oh.
Okay, so not. Right, Ender.
Ander's just waiting patiently for the information to be passed on to
Right,
him.
Ender. These creatures, they were born last week, so assume they've been here for about a week. They just say their queen is big, like just there's the scale they gave me or anything. They just say Queen Mother is very big, and they also said that the food they bring back is mostly there, and from what I can gather from the details they've given me, they also bring back small goblins.
Right, and is going to glance at Sugar
Meow.
What about it?
and make sure that she's still there.
Sugar's just hanging out.
And then go, well, if you can thank them, I feel like if we're going to have a conversation with anyone and find out anything that might help, the Queen Mother is... The Queen Mother? The Queen, who I assume is their mother, is going to be probably of the most help to us. And I would recommend hiding anything small which might be seen as a meal. If they eat goblins, they would probably eat us if we're not.
So what do I find? Do I find any cooking supplies? Salt, spices?
So you find salt and spices because, well, one, cooking.
At least we have some culture. Anything else?
And you also notice that tucked away in the corner that there's one bottle of really aged wine. You're not sure what they use it for, considering that this is probably great for drinking.
Thank you. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it in the kitchen.
Okay, are these metal things, can I smash or can I like push them over a little bit?
It's the stoves.
Oh, so is it stone stove or like are they attached to the ground? Can I just push them over? Make a mess of
They're
it?
stuck to the ground.
Fuck. Okay.
By the way, are there any spiders on the roof of the study?
On the study, nope, there isn't.
Any webs or anything either?
Not real, no webs. Mostly it's in the bedroom.
Alright.
Okay, what's in this bed? Sorry, really quick. Make sure.
Roll investigation.
As soon as I'm able, I'm going to proceed to smash, but I'll wait for some time to happen so you guys can do stuff.
So, you, Winslow, look around in the room. At first, nothing seems to be there, but then you check behind the door after it's open, and there it is, another round thing stuck hidden away.
I got three. I got 3 Dragon Balls.
How much did you need?
7, I assume.
Hey, Ander, I knew Darius was smashing over there earlier. Where did he go?
I think he's walking room to room. If we're not careful, there's not going to be much left of this place or any evidence of what could have happened.
Proceed to smash!
I'm gonna go make sure he doesn't destroy anything important. I'm guessing I can hear the smashes when he starts smashing.
And it also points in the direction he last saw Darius.
Natural 20, 20, and actually that's 2 tables, so let's roll for damage. Oh, that's an investigation. 1 damage! There you are. Okay, so that's 17 and 5. Anything good?
So, with that investigation that you didn't need to put down, but you did roll, so I'm taking it. So you try to attempt to smash the tables, and at some point with you tossing and throwing everything, you feel like something's about to land on you, and you sort of freak out because you think it's a spider about to jump and eat you. But then you realize that somehow you managed to get a chair to fly up there and land right behind you.
That was on purpose. Proceeds to smash.
Darius?
What?
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
Why are you smashing everything?
Because that's what you do when you find an abandoned place. You're making it into ruins, and also I found spices, so you know it's been turning out pretty good so far.
You realize that this is people's homes, and just because they're not here right now doesn't mean you can just go smashing them.
This is a home of spiders.
Right. That's true, but I really don't appreciate you going around and smashing everything.
And you can not look at
I understand that you got some issues to work out, dude, but seriously not cool what you're doing.
and turn around and ignore me. I've almost been a full sweep.
Stop being a dick.
As long as you don't destroy anything that might help us find people that might be, you know, hurt or dying, or maybe something that's, you know, useful, like, I don't know, the beds, please don't destroy those. Maybe not anything of cultural significance, like, you know, there's like a meditation room, that was pretty important, I think. You know, the kitchen, you mentioned spices. I hope you didn't go and destroy everything in there, because, I mean, we might be staying here for a little while waiting for, I don't know, trying to look for stuff, so maybe we could, like, cook stuff in there, you know? But, like, dude, not cool.
I'm gonna set up some dynamite right here.
You're a dick.
Okay, how do I
Okay.
do that?
Grassy's knock him out.
Grassy's is gonna try and disarm him when he tries to use the dynamite.
You know how Dash uses dynamite, right?
Hey, Amatrix.
Yes?
You know nature, right?
I certainly hope I do.
Do you know what constellation this may be, or where in the night sky it might be?
Gonna.
He's looking at the stars.
Do I know that?
Roll your nature check.
Right, nature.
Purple, can I investigate the remains of the kitchen?
Remains.
Roll your investigation.
Hey, nice.
Oh, what's that? Are those spiders or cracks in the fabric of time?
I think that those might be spiders.
Are these time-space cracks everywhere?
Why do I feel like we're about to have to end the session because we're about to get into combat?
Oh god.
I'm sensing some.
Those are the creatures that you're not sure what they are. They have way too many legs, and whatever legs come out, they go back in and then come back out.
Ew, what the
I
fuck?
appear to have woken.
They're daddy long legs.
I appear to have woken some cracks into time-space. Cool.
Did you check the ceiling
So
for spiders?
Nestle's napping. Ander and Amatrix are about to start staring at the depictions of stars. Winslow's raiding a kitchen again, and almost dead Darius.
Investigating.
Almost dead Darius and Grasses are in a room with a load of tentacle monsters on their own.
I'm gonna.
That's how hentai starts.
I'm going to. Very.
Well, I'm gonna have finish up Winslow's first, and then we'll start next session with what you do.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so Winslow, you look around in the kitchen, and you open up one of the drawers, and one of the stoves, and I was like, oh look, there it is!
I'm just finding all of them.
How comes I didn't find it? I mean,
Cause you smashed
want-
I
everything!
didn't smash
Do you wanna-
anything in there. They're all sucked to the ground.
Perps, do you want to say what if Amatrix knows about the star constellations or whatever's on the ground before us, since he rolled a 20 total?
Yes, so for Amatrix, what he notices is that the constellations start but stop suddenly, as if though they're in the wrong order.
It's a puzzle.
I think this might be a puzzle. Because the constellation.
We're screwed.
The constellations are. They're kind of being weird. See, how do I explain this? I'm not gonna explain this until next session, so bye.
Alright.
Bye.
Can I very slowly put some dynamite next to the wall?
End the
So,
session.
thank you for watching this episode of 6 Idiots, 1 Dice. What will happen with Doris and the Tentacle Monsters? Will we ever solve the mystery of why the people disappeared?
No.
Stay tuned for the next episode of 6 Idiots, 1 Dice. Good night.